from the crossroads of America. We're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, catch in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
On the 48. Here we go. First down.
60 Bobcats. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. This is going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on.
Richardson. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Here we go.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And he'll let his man see much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Let's go now. 19.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Going for it on fourth, Richardson. That one nabbed by Warren. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So the first drive goes almost nowhere, and then, Brock, then they turn it over.
You know, it is such a double whammy, Kate. Obviously, you hate the turnover and give it away possession. But these opening drives are really a time to see what your opponent's going to do. The great coordinators will script it, right, to get different personnel, different formations, to try to get some tells from the defense. No tell there, other than a critical giveaway.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Blitz coming here. Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. They'll give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! No momentum. Keep that defense first heel.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Allen setting up play action. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, you nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, just barely.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Extra cut to the right sideline. Still has some space up near midfield. 30. Makes the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw here from Richardson. Going with a screen to Taylor. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Bronco, hurt. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Connecting on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Street. 60 Bison, 60 by 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set now, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And they are all the way to that red zone. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. First down throw for Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now a design run. It's Allen. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Allen on 3rd down. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. With the worst block, it's going to bring up 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. and he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Rob, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play fake, it's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Jacorian Bennett's there for the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on. 60 back.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Sends this to the end zone. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 2nd-quarter lead. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He's got Khalil Shakir. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Big strike downfield to Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
17. Colts, 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Taylor again. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Okay, ready?
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
18, Rattler. 18, Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get it.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
Ready, set.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Warrior 70. Here we go. Set. Let go.
Richardson back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Come on. 70 Rangers. 70 flanking. 18.
Play action with Richardson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Trap 60. Trap 70 Lions.
Richardson to throw again. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Down 80. That's it. That's it.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Putting a receiver in motion. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he crosses the sideline. A yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Third and long for him here. And this time they're going to get to it before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
39-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. He has this down to the 34. 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a chance at the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts get to 8 points and the lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. They send a man in motion. First and 10. Here's Allen. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away. But that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to Taylor on second down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 33. Man in motion here. Allen now on first down. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down. Running back sent in motion. Second down. Here's Allen again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quan Martin with the pick.
Allen's pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson now on first and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Let's go now.
Richardson now on second and 10. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Just before halftime, you get a timeout taken.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game. Offense is set. First and 10.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Final throw before the break. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Back to the air, Allen. Gets it to him on the screen. Davis a first down and more. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window. All options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Again, Allen to the air. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 3rd and short. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready.
A give left side to Taylor. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make him stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
7 Pirates. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Brings up 3rd down.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go. Check. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
And the Colts, first down.
Richardson. Completed over the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
To number 80.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Hey, come on. Set. Get him. 60 by 6, 60 by... Ready?
They fake the handoff, now Richardson. And he does get to him, down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, but that's going to bring up a tough third down.
This is one of those examples where the athletic ability and the mental decision-making, Kate, are not in sync. His running, got him out of harm's way, got him outside those defenders. But without the decision-making, to just get rid of the football, it creates an enormous loss.
Chased out to his right. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. They add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. Looks through and breaks away. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for Allen. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
19 type, 18 Cardinal, 18, 79 Broncos.
Play action with Richardson. Complete out to the right. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses, good play calling. You know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
First down throw here from Richardson. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. Richardson back to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for third and long.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Third and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. He'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Pacheco again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the 29-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. They've got a man in motion. Allen on third down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bills first down. A gain of 7.
First and 10. Here's Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Play action now. Allen. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
It's third down.
Here he goes. Third and long. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, and it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
That one connects. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the
Here we
cake.
go, Scott. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Well, he's on run. Here's Richardson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
34, Bills 20.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Bills.
Allen gonna throw again. Henry on the catch. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On 1st down, Allen. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14 more yards. That's another Bills 1st down.
Again, Allen to the air. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
To the air again, Allen. And he'll get into the end zone and make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. Well, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that two-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
Ready, check.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They go again with Taylor. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. New set of downs from 37.
Let's go.
Here's a design run. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
This time he's looking to throw. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings them to 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He's back to throw. Getting out to his left. He's going for it himself. Again, he's got room. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. This QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts leading by 6. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther 60.
Rush coming for Richardson. They got there in time. He's taken down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
At the 17-yard
60
line.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Brought in. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making a 2-possession game here in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts bump the lead up to 13 points. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First and 10 now from the 46. The tight end gets it. So a change of pace to the tight end. He isn't going to yield anything. Stop for no gain. 2nd down coming up. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 Lions.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds are getting pretty long.
He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
It is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Flush out now to his left. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to 17.
2 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10.
One final shot here. Buys time, rolling right. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.